Put some dubs in the chat! Okay. That's it. That's all. That's literally it took. Only 2 pulls, and that's it. Yo! Yo! Come here, bro. Oh, another Lua. I'll take those.
Hey there! I'm Linnea, an advisor with the Adventurers Guild.
Cute.
And this little thing is my buddy Lumi. If you've got any questions about adventuring in the wild, I'm your gal. Oh yeah, and if you ever come across any strange or unusual creatures on your adventures, be sure to tell me all about it.
What's in here, big boy? Oh. Oh, we're flying again. Let's go. I like flying gameplay. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Up. Got you. Any more? Oh, sorry. Painting. Oh, we're matching them. Bro, I'm an expert. I'm a puzzle expert in Genshin. Yeah. One shot this motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah. Then where's the other cubes? Here. This one. Oh, that is sick. That is sick. Nah, bringing Johnny, fuck you.
Unsolicited.
Whirling snow!
Wait, this thing not dead, they kidnapped him.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures.
Wait, is this the Salt people? Yo, they playing merry desert music. Yo, wait, bro, you know what? You know what music is good. So I hope there's an oasis over here. Yo, what up? Live here? Bro, this must be so hot. Not to mention this place is also got sealed off. Like the cube sealed off the entire desert. With glass. Damn, the sun hits you and you gonna... I've not seen you around before. Are there really still newcomers showing up now? But since Dex is with you, I suppose you're a backup. My name is Fenipi, and I come from an area when King Destrick Divine Form is still walked among us. Pamon's the name. This is Traveler, and our team's got more and more members. Zetlin. We're probably what you consider the people from the most recent era. Zetlin, do you happen to have an older sister by any chance? Do you know my sister too? Of course. Sure. Everyone is friends with everyone. It matters little that station they occupied in their performer life. In my day, I was a nobody. It's like one of my working King Districts, Mozilum. I was traveling in the desert one day when I was suddenly plucked into the sands and thrown down an apathic interval where I was for, I want to say, less than 100 years. Then once I left and came here, I found the place full of ancients, some from times preceding even King Deshret himself. But we all got along just the same. Later on, the sisters of the deity here told me that hadn't plucked any desert buildings and asked me that I reconstruct them from memory. It was only with everyone's help that we managed to build this place at all. But now, look at its ruins. You know, speaking of which, someone has a question. Those sand statues over there, are those artworks from your era? You know, from back in King Dashter's day? Perhaps they were created to serve as a reminder of the impermanence of the physical body and life itself. Oh, hold on now. You're truly different from your sister. You must really enjoy reading like the others. Those are people, all of them. They were punished by being turned into sand. Huh? Don't worry, they're still alive. That doesn't exist here. They'll be restored once the problem here is solved. Oh wait, did you say that whoever saved you would get the coin King Dutchard gave you as a reward? How bets is worth a lot of mora. I'm handing it over. It's my lucky charm. Besides, it's the only thing I have left to remind me of my old life. This is only important to you? Alright, guess we'll be super nice and not press you for a payment. Oh, we've been chatting for too long. Looks like it's here. We don't have time to stand around talking. Are you at least the level of novice Ramirez Centurion? There we go again. Woman doesn't even know what kind of standard this is supposed to be. Like our fighting skills? Close the door? Oh. Oh! My bad. Yo. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Well, the scholars at Mahafaipulia archives have read enough books that their combat assessment actually holds some weight. It's nice to be so well read. Medjay, who served the Crocodile King, wasn't considered exactly an elite fighter, but was highly adept at dealing with monsters. So in terms of rough power level, alright, let's go save your friend first. I wanna know more. We can talk about that later. Elevator.
Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
Of course, I know that is not possible here. What I mean is, I'm so glad you didn't turn into sand. Anyway, you know what I mean? I do. And thanks to all of you and Dex too. I didn't do a thing. Aw, bro, she's so my type. She's so humble. Incredible. Your strength exceeds even that of typical chief centurion. Now even Paimon's kinda interested to see how you actually stacked up in that system. Oh yeah? In that case, I'll take you to the others. After all, if NEP only provided the pattern work for Modi from King Bastard times. I was the one responsible for the main layout and pathway in this area. That's right. Well, this may look like a building from some gilded age, it's really the result of everyone's knowledge.
They call this a pleasant surprise.
Bye. Don't come any closer. I shoot that thing again. What? If you're not dead, why did you kill me? Oh my, never mind. That is why, of course, yes. We have a choice to make. Do we deal with that guard first or search for survivors as long as we can? Let's deal with the guard, bro. Let's not allow more people to be turned into sand. Let's not let that happen again, bro. Yo, this is creepy. First it was the salt people from Zhongli story quest. Right. Hey, bro. More. What up, bro? Okay. Can interact yet? So trash. Felipe Dex and Romhilda, our new friends. Thank you all. Hilda? I'm her younger sister Zilin. I see. Two of you look so much alike and so pretty. My name is Kashma, and I come from what was I going to say? The era in which the Dendro Archon had yet to become a child. Felipe introduces Kashama, which was tragic. They also speak of the epitaph he took thousands of years to come up with. That is beyond abstract. If I hadn't told you, you would never known. Now that you have, it's going to be hard for me to look virtuous in the eye of the devil. Alright, enough small talk. We've come all this way and it doesn't look like we've missed anything. Is there anyone else? I'm afraid not. Then how about How about how we can stop folks from turning to sands? Any ideas? We didn't manage to learn much from exploring earlier. After all, no one here at the Desert Pavilion is well versed in mystic arts or science. So it seems we're back to the only known method, feeding the Punisher of Gamora. That you need to not worry about. We have Traveler who has the strength of a Remuneran Tribune. Looks like someone's been promoted again. But there's no way to find the Punisher of Gamora. It has hidden its form. That is a problem, yes. You know, it wasn't easy getting everyone out. How about we leave this place first and get back to the main hall? Historia and Josephus are there too. They seem rather knowledgeable, so maybe they know the way. Oh, Historia's safe too? That's really good to know. He's the most experienced of us all, and is always open to learning new things. We're talking about anecdotes, history, and culture. He's probably the most knowledgeable person in this world. Then, let's go now. The earlier we get back, the earlier we can figure this out.
Unsolicited.
Oh, cutscene? Oh. Yo, we're getting sucked on the sand again. This is the second time. Oh, hell no. Yo, get me out of here. We can't believe this trap. Oh, not this again, bro. No. There's no map as well to navigate. Yo, it's good. Ah! Where's the jump scare? I'm gonna lost here. Oh, never mind.
A moonlit night for all.
Solidify!
I see everything.
Over and over again. Oh, staircase. My bit. Another one? Oh, no. Like, generally, what the fuck is going on over here, boys? Yo, Dexter, I'm sorry you have to do all this work for us, bro. The apparent leader of the suppression type keepers, stronger than the average keeper. Right, let's get to it. Ah! Yeah, it's so slow, bro. Fucking slow as fuck, bro.
Coming from the arch. Sumetsu!
We're not gonna expand it. Ah! Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me, bro. Wait. Oh! You're so moved that seeing me that you have to keep yourself from crying? He's messed up. Don't laugh. You're going to give the joke away. Love is fate, as is death, and neither is laughing matter. Fine, fine, no more laughing, damn. Oh wait, right. No idea. What? That's all you're gonna say? No, Zetlin! Care of Zetlin? Oh, she's safe. You, I'm so worried about you. Ooh, look at those chairs! Look at those chairs! Wait, so this is one of the rally to start thinking about what to write on epitaphs is because your sister asked about it. Those words were exactly things I've been holding in for thousands of years. Does nobody die here? Would it be impossible for anyone to leave behind a truly magnificent epitaph then? Given my former status, I could probably be laid to rest at the priestess cemetery alongside branches of silver and white, which would be a tremendous honor, albeit one without any space for an epitaph. In that case, it's a no for me because I've already written mine. It says, "Thank you so much." And what about a coin of yours, the one from King Dasher's days? You're still thinking about that? Fine. You can have it once I've finished chanting my 10,000 prayers of penance to King Dasher. Bro, this one over here got worked up upon hearing Kishma talk about King's fall that he actually cried. You lie, you lie. You lied, liar. That's impossible. Honestly, that's better for love than you're gonna be so grudging with the coin. Just forget it. Hmm. And this is the point where we say it's so cute. That is this cute expression. Look at that. We're just only here to help Zetlin find what she lost. We're helping you just or out just because you happen to be here. Paimon. Thank you, traveler. Oh no, no, you only dragged into this because of us. So we're gonna make this right for you. This guy's partiality. Truly grateful to you too.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt you guys' conversation. What's that? What's this purple thing? Oh, you're here, Soria? Indeed. Everyone from Desert Pavilion is now back. That's why I hired it over here. Zetlin, have you found what you were looking for? Yes, I have. Splendid. By the way, do you know what the means Melantine Nihilisha means? I want to go first. Nope. Yes. They mean melancholy and nothingness, don't they? Most sagacious of you. I believe you and I shall even be better friends than I was with your sister. Since we have the same interests. Yes, my sister's the outdoorsy, extroverted type. Still, before I could read for myself, she used to read to me all the time. Yet, what has melancholy got to do with someone like that? Of course, I speak of pathological melancholy, sort of one above. Tell you all that? Frankly, I was agape at the revelations she presented. I wouldn't have thought anyone audacious enough to build a sanatorium atop the site from which the Temple of Space had ascended. Did you know? It was initially thought that melancholy was a biological ailment. The word itself actually comes from the term of black bile. But subsequently, people come to believe that melancholy was an affliction of the heart. Well, it does take time to get to the right answer. But today, humans have once again discovered the truth. Melancholy is indeed also pathological. Thus, both medication and companionship are vital to recovery. We already knew all that back in my day. The angels had told us so. But while the songs of the angels and the latter day animal archon can cure melancholy, the hallowed consolations of ordinary folk cannot be expected to work such wonders. What are you trying to say? I shall have to whisper this, for it is a secret. What would the great above who rules over the sky and space name her own creation nothingness and melancholy? They they say th- they say that she lacks the ability to empathize with others. There's nothing she cannot do. Yet she is utterly helpless against genuine futility and the I fear I can't keep up with your 1,000 years worth of wisdom. Wisdom? Ah, I pray for the courage to give this all up in real life once more. Can you see what I'm saying? Feel free to come to me if you ever need anything, even if all of you want is to talk about your sister. I will do that. Although those feelings that we have are childish, I hope we learn how to treasure every moment we share. And find a way to overcome the disconnect. Because of you, so many boxes that I can check. Weaving each memory through. Please, 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 please. Hello, Romhilda, and our new friends. Oh, Dexy's here too. I'm Zetlin, her sister. Oh, I see. You two look so alike. My name is Okikuni. As later generations would account it, I should be from the era when yokai roamed the land from Narukami unified the Thundering Archipelago. I'm still serious. I'm from the Ramirian era. Just a heads up. Besides, the newcomers from the Borderlands, all Ramirians are made of rock. Don't freak out when you see them. For the last time, it's ichorification. I'll show you made of rock you. Whoa, we've got one person seamlessly switching between three different personas here. That's because we're stuck inside these pages. Quiet you. If you hadn't gone and rewritten Arrhenius, would it be even been mess? Aw, ooh, she's so pretty. As I see it, this is clearly an Okikuni. This place is called the Mahapaipulia Chamber. You can call it the Mahapulia Hall or the Mahapulia Archives, whichever you prefer. As you can see, we have been condemned to exile, pressed between these pages. Hey, can you get Dex to restore me first? We can talk after. Damn. Oh, there are actually people. Oh! Wait! No, that's not him. That's not him. The name's different. So how did you guys get turned into paper at the first place? Okikuni got so fired up reading the Liyue novels written by later generations that he wanted to dive in and join the adventure. He wanted to see if he had strength to entry level Centurion. So he got turned into paper person. Cut it out. Be serious. Wait, actually, we've been swapping fun stories ever since we were selected to come here. Guess our earthy instincts never really left us. Though because of we fell back into the habit of writing novel, though the relentless torment and tempering within the apathic intervals sought to erode our will and desire, it somehow aligned with the ancient art of severing the three deadly selves. What is it? What is the three deadly? But even if that tiny creative spark fades, a single good idea will suffice to bring it back to life. Indeed, the pathetic interval has stripped away from my fate and phobos, but I still get the urge to write every once in a while. And then, of course, we got punished by the guards. It's not hard to see why anyone who lays eyes on what Okikuni wrote can't help but exclaim, "What's this weird stuff you're writing?" But you know what? It's got a kick to it. Mind you, it helps that the original work by those who came after Liyue was excellent to begin with. Don't rub it in. They'll start thinking that you are being serious. Milente classified our work as pollutant. He claimed that it blurred the line between fact and fiction, sullying what should be a pure and proper cultural landscape. Admittedly, our stories were shelved right alongside actual historical works and academic papers. His principles are one thing, the stuff you write is another. By the way, Zetlin, which of the five Yaksha generals did you like the most? Your sister read these stories with you when you were younger, right? She said Fretras was her favorite. We had already been pressed into a paper slip by the time she arrived, but she thought nothing of it and chatted with us for a bit. I like Aletus. He seems really strong and resilient. Neither my sister nor I could ever be strong as tough as he is. Just a side note, how do we restore this place and rescue the others? What? That's hardly a side note. It's serious business. You could be full time on there with how much you're talking. That is a full business, really? Saving people? The thing that Dex just touched is key. Whenever space is manipulated, it leaves a trail of its own reversal. As for what it's called, we haven't given it name yet. Uh, we'll have to come up with one, though, or it's going to be pain to talk about. I think we should call it archaeology. Okay, get it? Cause archaeology. So we're digging through deep mysteries to unlock them. So Okay, see. So archaeology, but with a key. No, I'm for hop key dope. Come on, guys. You got time for this, but no time for move forward. Okay, let's just keep it for later. I swear to God. This is such a hustle. The two of us are doing all the heavy lifting. I mean, you mean three? Three of us. The three of us are doing the heavy lifting, so we should get named on it. We call it the Restoration Corps. No objection allowed. Alright, y'all heard it. If Paimon said it, fair enough. Well, you have our thanks for taking care of this. Since the three of us combined barely have the strength to entire entry level rookie soldier, well, let's sit this one out. You've clearly overestimated yourself as a Remirian, just as you estimated the average strength of an average Remirian soldier. The library entrance is right over there. With Dex power, you should be able to find the hidden door in no time. You can return to the main hall in the center now. You'll be safe there. That's where Historia and Jufis are waiting. You guys yourselves out of harm's way as planned. I will act as their guide for this leg of the journey. Be careful. You haven't finished your novel yet. Oh wait, I'm about to die, but I haven't finished my novel yet. What should I do? I'm so anxious.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems
Oh,
suitably
wait.
sophisticated.
I kind of like this. I kind of like the atmosphere here. You know, this glow from this plant. Oh, I see it so far. See it, I'm reading. Scroll it. Yeah! What? But actually, that's cool though. Bro, imagine they're going crazy, much crazier than this First Nation, yeah, bro. I can already sense it from here. Inazuma furniture? Silu? Wait, Narcissistic Cruz Ordo?
Asma.
Even open the gate. Oh. Wait, it confused me. Oh, talk to me, man. My bad, bro. Okay. That's a little brain dead of me. I'm gonna cap. Yo, this is so trippy, bro. Okay, let's try.
Wayne, a moonlit night for all. Watch out!
It's a trap! Zidlin, are you okay? That was a nasty fall. Traveler had my back. I was a little scared, but I'm fine. I'm sorry, I keep dragging you down. No, you don't. Well, I know I'm dead weight. No one so much as gave a hoot to about a little old me. What do you mean? Didn't Paimon grab you until you and said traveler just now? You weren't pulling up. You're pulling us upwards. You were using me as a buffer. Pff, Uncle Huang Yi. Paimon can fly. Yes, the smirk. The smirk is here. You cooked, buddy. Damn! Yo, look at this library. No, it's not a library, isn't it? It is, partially. Oh, the letter. The letters we wrote to each other, my sister and I. They must be really personal. Let's not look through them, traveler. Not a big deal, really. Just family stuff. She was bored at the sanatorium and wrote them to pass the time. She wrote about how the air was fresh, how there were old people everywhere, how comfortable it was in the mountains, but also how dull it was. She said that she often went to the sanatorium graveyard to read the epitaphs. She wanted to learn the stories of those who never returned home, those who found their final rest upon the mountains instead. She wrote that the sanitarium itself was about to be demolished, that she had to emerge from the shadow of the past. And then one day she wrote to me and said she was going somewhere far away, and that I should know. Huh. No way. Your sister was really upbeat and talkative when she came here. Then I came to the temple beneath Windrest Peak and saw her gravestone, perched on a lonely mountain in a strange and distant land. Oh no, Paimon made you talk about the sad stuff again. And she doesn't know how to comfort you either. Sorry. You don't have to comfort me. The latter half of life is nothing but a series of farewells. It's like writing in the sand, here one moment scattered by the next. Apologies. I really didn't know. I never could have guessed that something like this would happen. When she arrived, the selection process for her elevation was already a mess. Everyone was in low spirits. Time which already at a standstill lost all meaning then. It turned into true nothingness. And Alicia? Her rival brought a spark of life that hadn't seen in a long time. She was truly a good person. That's right. I'm really sorry to say this, but I didn't ask for your name just now because I came with the intention of saying goodbye. I didn't plan on meeting anyone new because I didn't want to say even more goodbyes. Aww, man. We don't really mind. What matters is that we know each other now, right? Farewells are the seeds of reunions. Going on adventures with lively people is not so bad. I never imagined I'd have a chance like this after growing up. That's exactly how your sister made us feel too. And now that we found what Zeppelin lost, we just have to fix the restoration core, right? Where's the last restoration core? I believe it's hidden in this book. This book is called The Tale of Lock Knight Eriny. Seltzer's translations of Erinius. It's more of a rewrite than a translation, though. Historians spoke very highly of it after he's read. He said it captured the precise moment when realism collapsed into nominalism. But one has no idea what that means. I'd love to read it. Okay, anyway, do you have any idea how we can retrieve the restoration core? As I said before, we can use the power of this library to manifest scene. The restoration core should be hidden in this book. If anything happens, Paimon and Dex will come to save you. I need the greatest guide in Tibet. Yeah, I need Paimon, bro. You're unbelievable. Fine, Paimon will go with you. Uncle Huang Yi, this is super important, so don't mess up, okay? Actually, the restoration success might rest entirely with Miss Zedlin. What? Melentia has reviewed and tampered with this text. It's filled with a great deal of unwarranted malice. And I'm too far familiar with both Arini and original Arinius. My heart lacks the power to alter the scenes in time. But either way, my perception of this story is irrevocably locked in its tragedy. But it must be rewritten to have to have a happy ending. So what do we do? We need Zetlin to neutralize every crisis that emerged in the text, then to steer the plot toward a happy ending. Are you really going to put their safety in my hands? And you even want me to imagine good things happening out of the blue? I can do it. I can do anything right. We believe in you. Wait, if I don't believe in you, you might listen to her, bro. We aren't just living, we are venturing. Fortune favors the bold, you know? Heaven helps those who help themselves. Damn. I'll try. A little therapy sessions, the therapy wording for those always anxious about their future. Where's the expand point to create new space? The fuck? It's planar Arcadia music? Huh? What? What then? Okay. You know what horror game where we traverse and we get inside a book, and you know we're just doing a little puzzle, exploring within the book. Yo, this is clean, bro. Where is it about taking me? Yo, is this, wait, this is us, right? We look like the, yeah, we look like the Nike design from the Columbinas trailer. If I be honest. Okay, pop. Okay, go there first. We dismantle this shit. And one is done. Oh. Oh, hell. And we got it. No, this wasn't Second Grail. What? So which one is it? Where is it now? Huh? Oh, I like this. Yo, a starry night, starry ocean, more like starry ocean. How are you feeling? It's not to be a three-dimensional. Being paper isn't terrible. Thanks, Zitlin. No need to thank me. The stakes were much higher for you. Like while we here, I guess cubes. How many cubes we have currently? How many cubes we have at the moment? Oh, it's almost 20. Alright. Open that open. Wow. Wait, I forgot to mention Monsieur Oz. Yo, every World Quest NPC companions who ventures with us is such a amazing. Melanta's control over this area will finally be broken. One more thing, Zetlin. What's the matter? I misspoke a moment ago. I'd like to correct myself. Living is a grand adventure, and life is a long journey. Very good things I was supposed to find. You met Traveler, Paimon, and me, and then you came here. It might be a complete mess at the moment, but to be chosen to come here and attain eternity is one in a million chance. You said you wanted to stay here a while ago, right? What do you think? Would you like to stay? This is a good place. Everyone lives in harmony. You're all wise and pure heart, but we can talk about that later. Let's head back first. I wonder how Okikuni and Solaris are doing. Solaris? To be fair, after changing the lineup to 2 boys and 3 girls, and the intimate bond between the girls makes the sheer scale of the tragic ending feel even more devastating. Leeway wasn't a thing in my day, of course, but as a Leeway local, I'll give it a 8 out of 10. No, please, never write again. The banter between these people who always be friends. The book is really weird, but it's all fantastic read. It's even piqued my interest in the original Yakshas. Nerd ass, bro. Wow. Look at the lighting behind. I'm doing the cinematic here. Walking here. Yeah, would you look at this? You. Story, are yours here too? That's right. Celsius said that you stepped in the Mahafulia chamber. I suspect everything will fall into piles from here and out. That's too honesty from you, Buster. I'm blushing already. Aw. Zetlin, have you found what you've lost this time? I have. Speaking of which, what traveler? I'm here for my own reasons too. That's true. Since you came out here, you've nothing to do but run around my account. I don't understand what the Watcher of Nothingness was saying, but I can tell that there's something in this place that matters to you. Travelers has been massive help to hold up my end of the bargain, and then do tell me, what is it that you need? You tell Soria telling about the experiences what Nisha has said. You said there are treasures of your brother here. The story you speak of seems to be scribbled. It's not just a story, it really happens, bro. If this were back in my academy days, I would have mulled over it for at least half a day before giving you answer. Just to prove I was talking to you seriously. It's true that I've been here longer than anyone else, and I have witnessed all that transpired. Unfortunately, at the highest point of the temple, the Atrium Suchness, is where gods and watchers dwell. It's said that certain hidden truths are kept within its walls, but hardly anyone is brave enough to set foot up here. Are you saying it's so high that even most of the fearless would get scared? Only those who choose to abandon all their memories and permitted to enter the hall. To seek an audience with the master of the temple is to seek answers and closure. It follows then that all memories that one others healed shall be wiped away. Wiped away. One must construct the path to heavens with their own memories and wisdom. Only then can they encounter the sacred beyond. But memories aren't even solid. How are you supposed to build a path to the heavens with them? Such is the nature of this place. The divine power of the gods can weave emptiness and reality into another. Here, more vacuum is not perceived as nothingness. In the eyes of the being, it is a state that can be filled in the space of single thought. Only a nothingness where even meaning does exist. Only that is it is a place beyond the reach of the gods. And I suspect that the path of the heavens should be similar to half illusory scenes that you saw in the library. I'm just a coward at heart, after a while. Oh, bro, don't say that. You're also helping. I never dared to make the climb. I simply don't have the courage to cast aside my responsibilities. I'm one who lived to witness what came before. Yeah, you work as an intel. You're giving out this knowledge, and also people called you that you are also knowledgeable. Don't look down upon yourself, bro. And then in the end, nothing's left in the story. Only the feelings and impressions that stays with you. That's literally what I felt every time I play Genshin World Quest. I went off a tangent anyway. Yeah, sell that, but how do we get up there? Traveler memories are too important to forget. And as for Paimon, well, hasn't clashed so hard with Traveler. I still need a tell her reset. You don't have to worry. Once we rescued everyone, I'll help you with this. Actually, I figured out how the path to heaven works. The seat of the gods have been left empty, so rules have begun to falter. As such, A section of the corridor of nothingness previous path to the heavens was preserved. Melanthus Fury destroyed half of it, but the remaining half of the stairway to heaven is still vaguely visible. This means that the stairway can be used by others. We just have to make it whole again. Wait, do you mean to get the wrong idea? I've said it before, I'm a coward burdened with too much memory, yet too scared even to die. Astoria,